everybody. I'm out here today. I'm just doing a trial lap, a hot lap in this 1993 Honda Civic. It's had the B18C swap, which is similar to the engine swap that I have in my own Del Sol. And actually, this car is somewhat configured like mine, as close as I could get to my real car in real life. But the only difference is this is on a hatchback, and the Del Sol has a different chassis and a different frame. And the weight on this car is probably like, here is probably close to 2,000 pounds. But mine is closer to like 23, 24. So it's a little bit heavier, and the weight distribution is a little different. But I thought I just want to get out here with a car with similar horsepower, with with a suspension setup, with aerodynamics, to see how well I could do in Nurburgring at the Nordschleife. So right now I'm using a manual transmission, but I'm not using my gear shifter that I have my cockpit rig that I race with. I'm not using the gear shift. I'm using the paddles because I can get better times. Using the gear shift, I'm not nowhere near as fast, because having a gear shift with one hand and turn aggressively in a car like mine without power steering would be hard for me to do. So right here, this lap is a little bit faster, plus I'm running on racing slicks. And from what I'm told at Nurburgring, even just if I were to take my car out there, racing slicks aren't permitted, but you can run road tires. So I guess at another time I'll run the same car and I'll add some ballast weight to it and actually change the tires out to a sport tire with the gear shifter to see how well I can do. But just for right now, just enjoy this time trial that I'm doing. Doing something new with my videos is that I'm capturing me also in VR, since for me, I could not play this game without VR. It's just nowhere near as fun, because I like to be the immersion of having the headset. I don't see how people play with controllers, because it's just no fun for me. But like I said, it's like I actually use this as a training tool for me, because my rig has actually got I have a very fancy rig with load cell pedals, and I have the force feedback on my wheel and everything that actually is just like in a real car. Pretty soon I'm going to get a 6-direction motion rig, and it's going to be really incredible then. And my plan is to eventually get the barber's track on iRacing, and I'm going to actually practice this car on barbers before I actually take my real car to barbers, just to do like a little experiment to see if I could actually learn a course before I even set foot on it, because barbers is really close to my home here. So I'm really looking forward to do that experiment one day. Anyway, just enjoy the video. I'm going to be quiet now. I know I said I was going to be quiet, but I thought I was going to add something about the Honda Civic. As far as I'm concerned, what my opinion is that the Honda Civic, even by today's that are made today, it's probably the best front-wheel drive sports car that there is out there. I'm sure that there's others like the Renault. They make a front-wheel drive sports car in there. I know that Volkswagen makes a Scirocco, but it's not permitted here. But I can honestly say that this car gets better times with this chassis. The Integra, the Civics get really good times comparable with some of the Group 4 cars that I run in my daily races. They're very close. So it's really neat the way you can set up a Honda Civic, and then you can just you can make them as powerful as you want to, and you can set them up for the track any kind of way. With the addition of racing suspension, sway bars, oversized brakes, an aero that you can add. All this stuff is aftermarket. There's so many aftermarket parts for Honda Civics that you can set up any of these cars to go on any track any day, and they would probably do well in any Group 4 touring car competition.